powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You were chosen to be its keeper. Hello, everybody. Hello. We are playing a new game now that I'm done with Resident Evil Requiem called Static Dread. And all I know of it is that we are a lighthouse dude, and it's like a Papers, Please meets Lighthouse type shit with some excuse me, Lovecraftian shit, I believe. So, radio receiver calling. Answer. Daddy, why can't I see you? Is your phone broken? For now, we can only hear him. Don't worry, it'll be fixed soon. Daddy has a very important job now. Don't worry, dear. We're going to be just fine. Every evening we'll be on frequency 237. We love you. Love you too. 237. Oh my god, the sensitivity. I booted down the sensitivity. Oh, the drastic change in that. Nope. There we go. I'm coming. Well, here's the last box. That's definitely everything. These supplies should last you for a while. I'll be back in 2 days with the new shipment. Oh, you'll still be around. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Keep an eye on the lighthouse, that's it. Oh, beats me. My job's simple. To bring you supplies. So you just unpack everything and eat up. So you don't starve at night during shifts. Remind me, what's your name? Just call me Courier. My mother gave me that name that doesn't sound good around here. And I never came up with a shorter one for myself. I still have a slight cough. I apologize. Alright, I'll go check out the lighthouse. Wait a second. What about the money? The port gave you payment for the next 2 days. Here, take it. Thanks. See you in a couple of days. Nobody lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one. Always served us well. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever. In lighthouses and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail, and you've got work to do. Perk, energy. If unlocked, energy is consumed slower at night. Eat some snacks to unlock this perk. Unlock. Well, how do I eat some snacks? Ah. Yummy, yummy. Oh. You can sit right there, bud. Does that tell me it's... Okay, that was a waste. Hey, I put on the Lightkeeper's hat. Hell yeah. Let's check this. 400 bucks. Is that just gonna keep spawning 400 bucks in my shit? Hell yeah. We can rearrange. Rather comfortable locker. Something tells me I can hide there. Ooh, lights on. Why now we don't need the lights on? Someone's calling the radio. Can I change my keybinds? I was a console gamer growing up, so sprint being left shift kind of sucks. I'm used to being on one hand, so it won't open, won't budge. Yeah, I get somebody's calling. So I like to put it on my mouse, but I can't do that right now. I'm gonna check the desk first. Keep an eye on the lighthouse. If the rotation mechanism is restarted, if the radio isn't working, check the antenna working on in the dark as any. Make sure the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired and have a refreshing drink or snack, falling asleep on duty is a grave sin. Hello? Is anyone there? What's taking so long? I hear you loud and clear. Let me...
Hey, what took you so long? The shift's about to start. We got one thing to make clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me chief. I don't care who you were at the port before all this. Now, you're demoted to button pusher at the Lighthouse, and for some reason the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They even dragged some reporters here. I'll send you the clipping.
Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the port superintendent announced an emergency reactivation of the Outsmouth Lighthouse. The station, which for many years had been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. This will help preserve seafaring in the harbor during the time when the unusual navigation is no longer available.
What about me? Have you done anything writing about? No, then stay out of the spotlight. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down, and go turn on the lighthouse.
What do I need to do?
Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shift starts. Pull the lever and I'll explain everything.
You don't seem too cheerful.
I'll have to sit here all night checking if you mess anything up. It was all so simple before with automatic runnings and navigation. But no, I've got to sit here all night praying nothing goes wrong.
Alright, I'll get to work.
Now hurry up. Work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the lighthouse. Switch up behind the door to your left next to the spiral staircase.
Contact your family. Search for frequency using the knob. Tune to the select chat. $237, please. That's what it was, right? Jesus. They're not there. Oh, response received. I'm at 238. Home, this is Lighthouse. Do you copy?
Daddy! When are you coming back? Shh, quiet now. Let me talk. Hi.
I miss you both already.
And I miss you too, Daddy. I miss you too. How was the trip? Everything okay?
It's a bit creepy, honestly.
Don't make it sound so ominous or I'll start worrying. You got this. Alright, I'm just glad you made it and called. We really need to get some sleep now. Say bye-bye to Daddy. I love you, Daddy.
I love you too.
That was sweet. Love you.
Open the door and turn on the lighthouse to start your shift. Alright. Alright, I'm done doing the mouth thing. Alright, sweetheart. I'll let you go. Bye. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. 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 Night 1. Yeah, I hear it. I can check the window? Fuck all that. This is Chief. Let's get straight to it. Things aren't looking great. What's the problem? Try looking at the window. Maybe it'll click. But the Aurora messed everything up. Fried all the electronics, and now the radio's acting up too. We used to work through channel 16. Now it's just noise, like most other frequencies. So now ships scan around for empty channels and call the port there. You gotta listen to the frequencies, pick up the ship signal, and then guide them. I didn't have to look for the port frequency. How is this possible? Got it, I think. Let's test it. I'm going to call you on a random frequency. Use the radio dial or arrow buttons to tune in. When you hit the channel with stable signal, the green light will turn on. You might find random broadcasts too, but one of them will be me. I'll be waiting. There you go. Found me. Not so hard, right? Now, you got to get the ship's signal. You need to request a navigation form. Hang on, printing out a test sheet for you. How does it work? The guys at the port control preps for special forms with a map of the region. Fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from the ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of haphazard tech until automated navigation started working. Mark a route through this map from the Lighthouse's Blackfoot port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for the arriving ships. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, it'll do for now. We'll have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Jesus. Tonight's job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. That is in a port. If the port is not on the form, guide them to Blackport. As we're out and miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock your pay heavily for it. 2 or more keepers to rotate shifts with you sailed out to you in the evening. Any other questions? Why can't ships contact the port directly? Do I look like a professor to you? You want to lecture on radio waves and electric dynamics? I don't know. I'm not an expert. All I know is that because of all the aurora, communication doesn't work over long distances now. The lighthouse is perfectly positioned right between the sea and the port. So just sit tight, do your job, since you signed up for it. Can ships navigate on their own? Would we even need you if they could? Think before you ask. The port's deep in the bay, with islands, cliffs, and strong currents between it and the open sea. But every captain knows them, and it's nearly impossible to see anything at night. So stop whining and help the ships get into port. So I won't be working at the lighthouse by myself? By law, there must be at least 3 keepers. It's a difficult job. One person can't handle it alone, especially someone like you. Understood. I'll get to work. One more thing. There's a village nearby and locals might come knocking. Remember, the lighthouse ain't your home. It's port property, so don't let anyone in. Good luck, then. Chief out. Uh-oh. Somebody be knocking. Hey. Feels like someone's standing between the trees. Right here? Oh, shit. Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, Captain of the Sturgeon. You probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on this island. What do you need? Sorry to bother you. I mostly just wanted to introduce myself. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper. So bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from the notes and solve the mystery. Where'd you get the journal? It's been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and their stories. Ourselves are buckling under the weight of all the books. When my father saw they staffed up the lighthouse again, he dug up the journal, and I volunteered to bring it to you. So I'm the second keeper? Exactly. Imagine that, huh? When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut the place down right away. You only reopened it when they started automating things, but by then there just weren't any keepers, just occasional maintenance workers. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn and can't get any shut-eye as usual. Maybe it's the aurora or just nerves. Heard some sailors that a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Do you have a research ship? Not exactly. I've got a friend at the university, Misty. She hinted that it'd be a good idea to scout out the new island. And what if it's the lost Atlantis resurfacing because of the aurora? You believe in the sailor's tales? Believe it or not, it's exciting, ain't it? Might even make some money off the discovery. It sounds like a lot more fun than hauling off fish in the water. Is it dangerous? Doubt it. Unless some sea monsters come crawling out of us. We'll leave in the morning and should be back by evening. If we get back at night, you'll guide us into port, Keeper. Good luck. Oh, wait, one more thing. You see, I have this tradition of sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. It helps me connect with the sea. I've done it since I was a kid. Fills me with energy. Mind if I come in here? I promise I won't touch a thing. Yeah, alright, come in. Oh, thanks. I'll remember you didn't turn me away. Traditions matter. They shape who we are. Well, I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you got a minute. At night, items instantly restore your energy. If you're feeling tired, eat something. Wow. What a nice guy. Let's head up. I trust him. Here's the ship. Search for using the knob. So is the sample good? Are you kidding? That's the craziest stuff I ever tried. I never really liked it. But on the broadcast, you know, Price. You know the place's new shipment coming. Who? Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, we came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and let them adrift on a small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? I've intercepted some talks with a dealer. He said a new shipment's coming in soon. Drug traffickers. I can explain a few things? Thanks. No, it's better than nothing. Radar's comms, nothing's working that roar in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up eventually. The question is how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over. Alright, we'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Oh, I'm hearing some shit out there. Vessel, your signal's weak. Please repeat. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry, I think I managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Z of the transport ship Pluto requesting right up to perform. Any issues on the ship? Ever since the Aurora started. What exactly will you carry? We'll deal with that. I'm done my part of the job. Now the whole crew just wants. I'm reading without reading. All satellites, navigation systems, and malfunction. The Aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate the stars. All right, I'm gonna check the documents. He wants to go where? Pretty sure he wants to go there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Receive the form. Thank you for proceeding to port. What the fuck was that noise? Oh. Oh, hell no. Is everything alright? Keeper. You're supposed to guard the light, yet you let the sailor near the lamp. Now he'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours! For now! What happened to Jackie? Nothing good. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. Are you broadcasting from a vessel? I'm close, Keeper. I'm watching you. I'm not leaving as long as you're here. Turn off the radio, get into bed, and in the morning, run. Run for this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you! Oh my god. Well, what do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. Ah, look at you. All fancy. Something ain't right about that lighthouse though, Wiki. Darkness got all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light. Don't go out, and try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down, and fish has got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. Come on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something else. Take care now. I see that. Okay, so darkness, they turn off the light sometimes. Oh my god, this is... Ooh. The lighthouse is off. Go figure it out whether this is swimming the lamp itself. Without the light, then we won't guide the ships very far. Yeah. Okay. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake. We got him. Those bastards had just a small lot and packed it full of some weird drugs. From the looks of it, this is the ship that was bringing 2 more keepers to your lighthouse. We drifted 2 valve out in the sea. Got us back to the ports. 2 blackened fort. Is everyone okay? Both keepers are dead, the poor fellows. Were thrown overboard and got smashed on the rocks. Sorry for him. Seems like he'll be working alone for a while now. The boat captain is alive. They tied him up and hid him in the cargo hold. What do you mean by weird drugs? Looks like, I don't even know. Blue? Maybe slight cyan crystals? But they kind of glow from the inside. I wouldn't dare try it. We'll hand it over to the lab in the city to figure out what kind of poison this is. Understood. Give me a moment. I think you're proceeding to port. Seems like somebody in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been uncovering for them all the time as the order hit. It's just a hunch for now, but please stay alert. Drake out. Every night at 3:10, I hear them coming in. No creaking, no floorboards, no slamming, just the presence of the air changes. If you still pretend to be asleep, so switch. Come in. Everything alright? We're holding on. A few people might mention strange dreams. Probably just some nerves. Anything out there in the sea? The sea's almost whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one makes sense of them. Alright, to Blackened Fort. There you go, friendo. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights of the harbor in sight. Damn it. Lighthouse, come in. This is Chief. So are you scared all alone in the lighthouse? Got a strange call. Someone told me to run from the lighthouse. This is where a lot of crazies are crawling out. No need to chat with every single one of them. Someone's abusing the work frequency. Ignore it. I'm more interested in something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone to the lighthouse? Yeah, I let a sailor in. I gave you clear instructions. No one is allowed in. Well, you brought this upon yourself. That'll be a fine. Gotta say, your work is with mediocre best. Can't imagine why they even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up some pretty laughs along the way. Meanwhile, you got a moldy mattress waiting for you. Good luck. See you tomorrow. '15th, 1859. Today I stepped onto the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crash against the rocks as they're whispering stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and hopefully it will become my family estate. Immediately from the while, I wrote a letter to Mary and the children describing the best way to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea, but she should see the view from here. It's hard to knock the love of the sea out of an old captain. We did it. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? That lighthouse treating you right? Are you giving me fish again? Dream on. I put my blood and sweat into that fish. They pay good money for it in the village. But I'll cut you a special price only today and right now. What else do you sell apart from fish? I never really thought about it. I'm not a shopkeeper. For all that stuff, you go to the old man. I only got a fish wiki. Ooh. I'll buy that. And I'll buy that. No, I will not buy that. I'll buy smoked halibut, smoked herring, fresh sardine. There we go. I'll do that. Appreciate it. What's with the prices? Inflation. Everything's going up in the village. And the city don't even get me started. I'm done. Alright then, Wiki. Take care now. I'll go catch some more fish. Perk Sanity. If unlocked, reduces sanity draining during eat the right type of items to unlock this perk. You're going to be placed in here. Just looking. Alright. Yo. Check the desk. Nothing. Excuse me. Port, I can't hear you. Sorry, I got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust has the entire port on edge. No one's seen anything like it in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. We couldn't find any more volunteer keepers, so you'll be working alone after all. A new drug hits Blackport. During the night, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of drug traffickers using stolen vessels. The real shock, however, was caused by Ember, a new drug infecting the streets of Blackport. We are yet to discover what we are dealing with. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard post on Deep Creek Island has been reinforced. Okay. Well, I can handle it alone. You overestimate yourself, but you have no choice. Got to manage on your own. At least the pay is good. The courier will arrive tomorrow with new supplies. Any more questions? There are locked rooms in the lighthouse. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. Okay, we can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. Did you figure out who that stranger was? To me, that was just your imagination running wild. Tech guys say the channel's open. Anyone could have jumped in. Probably some radio enthusiasts messing with us for fun. Alright, I need to work. That's the spirit. Get to it. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. Come in, Lighthouse. Hello, family. Sorry, I put the little one to bed early today. She seemed a little extra tired. How are you? I'm doing fine. I don't know if you've heard, but they've declared a curfew. It's not too bad, though. The little one goes to bed early anyway. What worries me more are the lures breaking in the stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other in tough times? Everything will be okay. Hang in there. Thank you. I hope this all ends soon. Something happened on the highway and they shut it down. Now they're bringing up supplies by ship. If that stops too, the city's done for. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today, but I'm going to get some rest. Good luck, honey. Kisses. Kiss the little one for me. Of course. Good night. Oh, I gotta put on my hat. Hold on. Yeet. Alright. Night 2. Come in, this is Chief speaking. I got some news from the Coast Guard. They expect that drugs might be smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. They'll handle the rest. The port is unreachable. Guide them to Blackport. Okay. Check the form and look at the ship's purpose. What about large cargo ships with the containers? If they said all cargo ships, that means all. Why do you have this urge to dig into destruction? What if I send them something that isn't a cargo ship? As usual, I'll be checking on you, reviewing and handling complaints, and handing out fines. Seems clear enough. Alright, then get to work. Remember, no one is loud in the lighthouse. Chief out. Said go upstairs. Oh my fucking Christ. Alright. About to sneeze. Excuse me. Maritime Patrol, the Coast Guard has apprehended a group of pirates who have seized my yacht. They realize. Alright. Eastern breeze here. Do you copy? Everything alright? Ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment and loose the next. It's odd. Anything interesting out at sea? The water is calm, but the fish are jumping out of the water too often. Something's scaring them. Alright, to Innsmouth. Now you're going to... Deep Creek, if I remember correctly. I'll be at Lighthouse entering the harbor. Yep. Strange creature washed ashore. Wait, something else is coming out of its womb. It looks like a human. This placenta attached to its hand, and it started crying. Ew. Ew. Ship didn't receive. Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in. You really supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to the port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the island. Turns out it was worth it. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm sure if everyone does their job right, we'll get through this whole Aurora situation. We need to figure out who's covering for these smugglers at the port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to Deep Creek, but I guess you have the instructions already. Hey, now can you navigate me to the Coast Guard? Did you get anything out of those pirates? Not yet. They're just dumb runners. Got the shipment without ever meeting the supplier. Solo ship to stay under the radar. They were supposed to unload without seeing the next link in the chain, too. We need someone higher up. What kind of drug is it? It's called Ember. Nasty stuff? Let me tell you. Shuts down almost the entire nervous system. But it gives you an inhuman strength and a sense of euphoria and invincibility. On Ember, you lose all control and your aggression spikes. Extremely dangerous substance. Why should I send cargo ships especially to you? Gut feeling. After interrogating those pirates, we learned that smugglers use cargo ships in their routes. We're not customs. We can't check every ship out there, so we're narrowing the focus. But I'd recommend you keep an eye on all of them. You never know when we have something might pop up. Okay. There you go, pal. I'll be that. Heading into the port now. We'll be in touch. Why's my head like that? Oh, am I getting tired? Hold on. That's what it was. I was getting tired. You're still here. Let's see what you're made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. Can you save them, Keeper? Hey, man. Ah! Little fuck. Oh my God. Oh, good evening, keeper. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick I feared my lantern would go out. I'm the elder and not smell. Sorry to trouble you, but have you heard any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. So far, he hasn't been in touch. He should have been back by now. I'm getting worried. He stopped by here before his voyage yesterday. Maybe he got held up somewhere on the way into town. I need to get back to work. He's the only son I have left. No more children, no wife. Mind if I come up to the lighthouse? I'll wait for him there. It's been his favorite spot since he was a boy. I know this ain't no place for visitors, but I won't be in the way. I'll just wait. I can't let anyone in. Look, just let me ease my heart a little, eh? I'll wait up top for him. Can't sleep anyway. I'm just gonna do it. If I lose, I lose. Alright, come on in. Thank you, dear keeper. How you want? At least then he'll be with the sun when he dies. You know? Don't break. Stop. See that? Lighthouse, we're so glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to harvest peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for a comfort breeze. Why are you singing? What song? What nonsense do you hear? I think you've lost your mind tonight. Do I detect to hear the sneer, or do you have to get drunk and too much to lie? Repeat the name of your ship. No words will I withhold this time. I'm going to simply convey. We arrive on turns and rhyme. The symphony has come your way. What's your route and destination? From New York shores we took a group to show them wonders all around. But trouble's grave now is also the true. Baby, you got us to the ground. Does it look like they can go to Reykjavik, so they go to Blackfort? I thank you, friend, with all my heart. So glad you're here to play your part. Hell yeah. Lighthouse, come in. What's the situation on board? Everything's fine. How's the weather out on the road? The course is steady, but it feels like we're being nudged slightly off course. Freight transport, right? They go to Blackport. Understood. Course confirmed. Heading to port. I don't have any more energy. This is Missy from Blackport University. Yesterday, Jackie, the fisherman from the Sturgeon, set sail on Outsmouth. Have you received any signals from him? I asked him to check a strange island spotted by other fishermen. Nothing from him so far. I'm worried about him. He was supposed to come back during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest, and what they say on the news is complete nonsense. What's this island you're talking about? No idea. There's nothing like it on the maps for that area. They used to hide it well, and now they've come in and out of the resources. They can't maintain a cover anymore. I don't know. I don't know if I'm timed, but I really like to find out anything if you're hiding in there. What did the flare do to the electronics? Have you ever heard of the Carotene event? All those 200 years ago, there was another powerful flare destroyed the telegraph network, and this is the flare is open to 10 much more powerful. The particles, they high voltage. That's why everything is fried. Are you and Jackie close? Yes, we're dating, or at least trying to. When he docks at Blackfort, but it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. Sounds like you need to get some sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting, but I managed to get through the administration. At first, they tried to shut me out, as usual, but the dean stepped in, and now we're going to set up the green light to start up the research station. You should have seen all the sheriff's eyes. All his wounds. Happy to help. I hope together we can figure out what or who we need to actually protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Thanks for listening to me. I hope Jackie's alright. What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. There's someone in them. Someone's looking through them. Someone else. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? Young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept on talking and talking. Started about. I'm about to pass out. The walk the boy can't sleep. Good morning. Now close the door. Tell me it's over. Oh, I'm about to lose because I didn't buy enough. We're going to get a good night's sleep, but otherwise everything found on the island. Stay on the island before we can handle stuff from others. I heard there's a lot of them crowd at 2 a day, and all the faces familiar. I'm going to trouble with the guys beforehand. I know they've lost their mind. I'm trying to do this fast. Oh, what the fuck? You're at the end? Lighthouse coming. There it is. A ship bringing ember to the city. Creates glowing joy, clouding minds. Send it to me. Keeper, protect the city from this plague. Destroy that yacht and everything that's inside of it. Leave this frequency. Give me that yacht, or the ember will flood the streets. You've been warned. Lighthouse, you cut out. Guide me to the Black Fort port. No. The coordinates are right, thanks. Do you think just following yours will change anything? You're unworthy of this lighthouse, and unworthy should be rotting together like dead rats. Are we done? I'm about to pass the fuck out. I mean, there's a sea catcher. We got some kind of monstrous thing on board. Take a look at this. Hauled it out near the strange island from harbor. Guide us to the port, so we'll hand it over to the scientists. Reform. Alright, heading to the harbor. We'll get this piece in the city. Are we almost done? Fuck. Finally, the shift is over. Don't like all these stories about the islands. Everyone's messing everything up. I think it's only going to get worse. How could it get any worse? Electronics don't work. Satellites are falling from the sky, and now it seems people are starting to lose their minds. Ugh. To hell with this. I'm going to bed. Run! Oh, Jesus. Note to self, buy energy. June 3rd, 1859. Today I received a letter from Mary. The ship should be here in 2 weeks. I have started to settle into the lighthouse. Villagers are helping me, with some donating their unwanted belongings. Life on such a remote island is difficult and dangerous. The village elder says that it is especially difficult in the winter. There is almost no food left, but with my experience in trade, my late father's fortune, I think we create a paradise here. Okay, I will call it there. We made it to day 3 of Static Dread. I didn't know it was a day system. I thought it was going to be like just a story game. But I guess when you're playing a game like Papers, Please, it's like one of those things. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Whatever time it may be. Thanks again. Bye.